Miraculous Memory Loss, Part 4, A Miraculous Ladybug Fanfiction. Story and audio by Snowflake and Clover YouTube channel. You think Alia will release that picture? Probably. They were sitting on the top of the Eiffel Tower admiring the view. Ladybug turned to Shat. How long do you think it will take me to learn? Learn what? Shat was a little absent-minded. He still couldn't believe he knew Ladybug's identity. He couldn't believe that Ladybug had admitted they were meant for each other. He couldn't believe Alia had gotten that picture. If he thought about it, this explained a lot of things, like the Oblivio kiss. They had probably revealed their identities and figured out they had crushes on each other, or they somehow managed to fall in love in less than a day. Shat! Shat jumped. Milady, you almost gave me a heart attack. Ladybug giggled. I was trying to tell you something. Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. What about? Well, before you lost your memory, you always rejected me. Little did I know the person you liked was me. Oh, Ladybug felt awful. Why on earth had she rejected him? If Adrian didn't like her back, she should have accepted the offer. Apparently they were distant as civilians. What had possessed her to prefer a boy who she hardly knew over her partner? She trusted him with her life. Ladybug had made up her mind. I'm going to make it up to you. Huh? Take me out on a date. Shat's jaw dropped. He never thought he would see the day Ladybug would say that. What? I obviously really hurt you. Also, it will be a chance for me to get to know you. Ladybug checked the time on her yo-yo. It was getting late. How about I meet you here tomorrow? As superheroes, you can take me where you want. She stood up. I really have to go now, Shat. I'll see you tomorrow. She threw her yo-yo and somewhat clumsily managed to return to her balcony. Shat sat there on the top of the Eiffel Tower for 10 minutes before he stood up. He was paralyzed. Ladybug had asked him out? He prayed this wasn't a dream. If it was a dream, he would be really mad. Shat pinched himself. Ouch, that hurt. This was definitely real. Suddenly he realized something. He had no idea what he would do with her. Sure, he had imagined his first date with her countless times, but now it was the real thing. Should he dress up? What did she like doing? Questions spun in his head until he fell asleep. The next morning, Adrian jumped out of bed. Today was the day. Today he was going on a date with the love of his life. Whilst having a shower, he decided to talk to Alia and Nino. They were a couple, and Alia knew a lot on Marinette. For obvious reasons, Alia wouldn't suggest things like running across all the roofs in Paris. He could always join a few of her favorite things and combine it with something only superheroes can do. That might work. He wondered what Paris would think. Alia would probably freak out. It would be all over the lady blog. He smirked to himself. If she knew her idols were in her class, she would fangirl the roof down. He got inside the limo and sighed. School, modeling, same as usual. For Adrian Agreste, anyway. Chat Noir would have the time of his life. He opened the door and stepped outside. He could see Alia, Chloe, Nino, and a couple classmates. There was a blue-haired girl talking to Alia. She turned around and Adrian's heart stopped. It was Marinette. He had never seen her hair loose. How could one girl be so mesmerizing? The sun shone through her hair. She looked like an angel. Dude, you're staring. Adrian whipped round to face Nino. How long had he been there? Hey, what time is it? He tried to dodge the question but failed. Dude, you've been staring at Marinette for at least 3 minutes. Do you like her? Nino smirked. The answer Adrian gave him made him jolt in shock. We are going on a date. He may as well get straight to the point. What? When? Marinette lost her memory, right? Dude, when did you change your mind? I thought you loved Ladybug? I liked Marinette from the start. I just hid it. As he said it, he realized he was telling the truth. Marinette had sometimes made his heart jolt. Why had he hidden it? Why had he been so oblivious to all the signs Marinette gave him? Why? Where would he be if he had kissed her back after the big fight with Hawkmoth? Speaking of which, Hawkmoth had someone to help him. He couldn't ask Ladybug for help, as she wouldn't have the foggiest idea what he was talking about. Oh well. Later that day, he was in the locker rooms talking quietly with Alia and Nino. Marinette guessed what was going on, so she left them alone. So, she likes ice cream, playing games, designing. What's her favorite thing ever? Adrian was writing the stuff down. He had less than 5 hours to organize a date. Alia thought for a minute, then said, You. Adrian had not expected that. It made him rip his pen right through the page. Did I hear you right? It wasn't like him to stutter, but he was really shocked. No one had ever liked him that much, ever. End of part 4. To be continued. Subscribe for more.